Greetings everyone, my name is Etterville and welcome back to my Let's Play of Hordelicious. In the last part, I completed stage 4, the ice fields, so now it's time to move on to stage 5, the final stage. Okay, it seems to have a chainsaw and in the middle and 4 spike grates on each side of the room, and we have these 4 strange pillars. I guess they'll be used in the boss fight or something. And we finally have new enemies, these orange purple things. Ooh. That's not really not what I really wanted. I wonder what these orange things do. I suppose they're acid, seeing they're giving out sizzle markers. I could be wrong. Though if that's the case, that's a nice new mechanic. After all, this is the final stage, so it should be the hardest one. And we have the return of the green blobs, classic one. I think I should take out the orange blobs first. Oh, whoa. As they seem to be more dangerous. Seem to be, I never really walked into those orange, whatever the leftovers they're leaving. I really don't want to. I really don't want to find out how much damage those do. Rusty SMG. Let's see. Okay, first 2 waves aren't too bad. They're rather short. Mines. Too bad. I don't really need any of those. I wish I had $10 more for the last upgrade though. More silence pistols. I wish I had a better weapon other than all these pistols. Oh boy, there's a horde of these coming. I'm probably going to step in that what I think is acid soon enough. Unless I can murder them all over the place. Better not step into those instant death grates. I really wish there was an... Ow. Okay, so that's definitely acid. If you walk over it, it damages you. Okay, so my theory was confirmed. It doesn't do that much damage, thankfully, but it can add up. Oh, there's something useful. Want that. I'll save up for a rest. Wonder what these are supposed to be used for. It seems like there's a skull in the base of each one of them. Base here, top. Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Red enemies. I don't remember these. Well, I remember these from the beginning stage. Stage 1, I believe. Again, another silence pistol. What is it with silence pistols drops over here? And just like the most other blob enemies... Whoa, 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 that was way too close for comfort for me. At least there are a lot of health drops now. Just like the other enemies, once they get close to you, they start rushing towards you. Ow. But the red ones have a longer radius until when they actually start rushing you. So that they can be quite a thing if you're not careful. Ow. I gotta remember not to keep walking into the acid. At least these don't whittle down your health that much. But it does add up over time. Ooh, a mace. Didn't really see this before. Okay, wave 4 completed. Going by pretty fast. Yeah, I definitely want that. I really want to keep... I don't want to have the candy right now. This is the final stage, so I want to keep at least some semblance of seriousness for this. Although the game's mechanics, when you count all the enemies and whatnot, they don't become that serious. They don't seem that serious, I mean. When combined with everything. Okay, we have a new enemy type. I think these are the upgrades of the brown ones. It seems to be as these seem to be more heavily plated with whatever they have. And they resist, and they take a lot of shots to kill, it seems. It takes 2 shots to kill these orange things. But for the metal ones, if I can get a better estimate of if I can get a closer look and kill these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. It takes 5 hits to kill those metal enemies. 5 hits with the basic assault rifle. So yeah, I can see where they become a problem when they swarm to you. Definitely an improvement in difficulty from the previous stage, as we have tougher enemies in terms of health, and enemies that actually leave acid upon their death. Certainly an improvement in terms of mechanics, though I wish it was more they were introduced more in the previous stage to increase the variety, as in the previous stage, stage 4, the ice fields, there wasn't that much variety at all. Really only 2 enemy types, the purple ones and the green ones? I don't remember exactly. It kind of blends together. But here's something different and memorable. Again, the 4th sand pistol I've had. What is it with this RNG? Range. Let's increase the blood count. Why not? It's not, well, I say increase the blood count, but it's not as crazy as in other games. I hear the giant purple blobs from stage 2. And stage T, I think. I wonder if we'll see a return of all the different enemy types that we saw in previous stages. That would be nice to see. After all, this is the final stage. And wow, there seems to be a lot more enemies compared to other stages, which solves one of my other complaints in terms of difficulty. Oh boy. Ow. Whoa, 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 that's going a bit too close for comfort now. This is getting way more challenging instantly. Especially as enemies are starting to spawn everywhere in a much more rapid rate. Thank goodness I actually got the health drop upgrade. Otherwise this would have been even more of an issue. Well, but I wish there was a faster enemy spawning rate in the previous stage. Oh well. Oh, good guitar. It's a kind of a minor complaint. Considering it was kind of fixed. I just wish it was fixed in stage 4. And thank goodness for the guitar, or any piercing weapon there. Reload. Sure, let's try the landmines. Wave 7, this is going by pretty briskly actually. I may even do the boss arena in this part if it goes this fast. Now I just need to lure enough of these yellow blobs together so I can actually just use the guitar. Not like what I just did. Oops. There we go. Like that. Oh, whoops. Just like that. I forgot that the acid stacks on enemies as well. Plasma sword, that's better. Provided I don't get cornered by acid. Especially when it can group up to 3 to 5 enemies at once. That's always awesome. Oh, poison grenade launcher. I wish I had this more for boss fights. Of course, yeah, I wish I could store good weapon types so I can store them for things like the boss fights, especially things like the ray gun, which are much more useful against tougher enemies or bosses. Oh, and especially things like the super grenade launcher. I wish I had that. I mean, think about it, double explosions, that's always appreciated in boss fights. Thankfully there's no hidden grates hidden by the health bar in different parts of the screen. Okay, wave completed. Yeah, waves are going much faster compared to the slog that was in the previous stage. Sorry, I'll take the orb shield. That's much more useful. Still no enemies other than bosses which fire projectiles. That's kind of a shame. I was really hoping for seeing one. Okay, here are the green enemies from returning from the previous stage. So yeah, we're getting a preview of all the enemies coming. I wonder if we're going to see the smaller purple enemies. Make a comeback. Oh, cupcake gun. Not the most optimal weapon. Ah, that's better. Much better. Oh, at least, yeah, I better not get hit by those suicide projectiles. Projectiles when they die, I mean. Oh good, laser shotgun. Once again, prefer this for the boss. So I don't get stuck with terrible weapons like the silenced pistol. Which I still don't know what the specific use for silenced weapons are. It's not like any bosses use hearing to find you. Sorry if I'm getting silent again, this is getting a little tense. Well, I always get kind of tense when I'm facing these green blobs. Because of how much a menace they are when they explode. There's something of use. Especially considering it explodes. Oh, ow. Yeah, against the big enemies it's fine, but the heavy weapons are really better, especially single shot ones are better, the non-piercing kind are better against tough enemies like these green huge blobs or behemoths or whatever they're called. And things like the silenced pistol, yeah, I don't know what the use for it is. Probably just a kind of a for variety. Grenades. Poison. Yeah, I'll take poison. Double barrel assault rifle. There is something that's useful. Which I won't use until I actually see something. Basically it acts like a shot. Not really a shotgun, but a much faster firing assault rifle. I wish you could have this as an upgrade from you could buy it from the shop. Oh well. It does knock you back further than the usual weapons. Seems like we're back to plain old orange acid. Oh, shoot. Well, yeah, I just ran into that chainsaw blade and, yeah, got sent back to Wave 1. Well, I'll be right back in a moment. Oops. Alrighty then, I'm back to wave number 9. This time, hopefully with more success, and hopefully I don't walk into that chainsaw blade foolishly. I was so close to the boss and I just instantly ended it. Anyways, I currently have a crossbow, which should exhaust itself very soon. Yep, there it goes. This time, being a lot more cautious around the slime. Battle axe. Oh, oops. Oops, yeah, better... There goes my cautiousness. I need to get a ranged weapon. This is not ideal. Yeah, this is much more ideal. Let's lure them into here. So now that they'll take damage as they get closer. Such and such. Nice area of denial weapon. Though I wish it had a little bit more ammo. But I can see where to get broken if it did have more ammo. Mace, more melee weapons. Oh, bazooka. Classic. Kind of like the grenade launcher, but it... Well, actually, it's basically like a grenade launcher. Though it... I don't know. Oops, and I ran out of ammo for it. I should have gotten the ammo box earlier. Getting a little bit hectic here, but I think I'll be able to manage. Especially with things like the ray gun. I should could save that for the boss, though. or just use it as a line shield. Alright, closing up on this wave. Yeah, this onslaught of orange acid blobs is kind of annoying, especially in large amounts. Those I would have preferred this than the small purple onslaught in stage 4. That combined with the long stage length was kind of get quite boring, basically. Wave 9 complete. Only 2 more waves left in this game, in the main game. Definitely want that upgrade. I have the orb shield as well, which I rebought. Let's see what wave 10 is. Probably everything. Oh, there's the purple blobs from stage 4. Okay, so this is where they make their return. Oh, not a ray gun. Would have preferred this for the next stage. I mean, the next wave. And of course, they're as easy to kill as always. But this stage overall, if we're to conclude now, it's definitely a step up in difficulty from stage 3 and 4. To me, stage 4 was mostly a step down in difficulty, barring the boss fight, which I felt was at least about as difficult as a stage 3 boss fight. More ray guns. This is awfully convenient. Oh, whoa, that's a little closer than I wanted it to be. Battle axe. A little bit close for my comforts, but still will do. Poison arrow. And it pierces just like the crossbow. Always nice. Okay, at least halfway there. Oh boy, this is getting exciting. I'm reaching the final boss. It was quite it didn't really take that long, about 2 hours. But as I said in the previous part, this game isn't supposed to be too long. And of course, at the time of recording, aka July 10th, this game has been released for a price for about $5. It's more than the original amount I saw on itch.io, but it's a little bit higher than my taste, but it's relatively fair. And until July 17th, the developer is running a promotional sale on Steam where it's 10% off. So you may want to take advantage of that while you can. Alrighty, last shop of the game, barring the extra part, probably. Let's do this. The Guardian of Doom. Fair enough, that should be the final boss. Where is you? Oh boy. Okay, the chainsaw seems to be gone. Frozen. Never mind. Oh, whoa, that's... too close for comfort now. At least the chainsaw is stuck in the is not moving anywhere. But unfortunately, this is still doing stuff. Laser minigun, thank goodness. Ow, ow. I'm doing a terrible job at dodging this. At least it's now using the spinning blade attack. Oh, never mind, it was always doing that. It's It's my silliness that I never realized it. Oh, this is it. I'm going to die now. Yep. Back to wave 1. I'll get back to you in a second. Alright, back to the Guardian of Doom. You saw what happened before. Let's actually try fighting it and winning this time. Okay. Oh, at least I can go through it, and I have to pass. If I get far enough, I can do this. Not recommended at all. At least the chainsaw is in all different directions. Okay, it fires the force red, and it keeps firing those things. Move away and follow the spiral pattern. Dodge the 8 direction, which fires 4 times. Fired a series of blood projectiles. Dodge. Begin firing again rapidly. Now it's firing at more. Okay, now follow this again. Rossi revolver. Avoid. Oh, I can run right through it. That's not really what I would recommend, though. Nice to know. And thank goodness the chainsaws stop moving. Or it froze. And stay away from it as far as you can, then it'll fire that's... Ow, what happened there? Oh shoot, that wasn't good at all. That was a horrible pass. Very bad pass there. Will I win this, or will I just completely botch the run? It's all up to fate now. Yes, I did it! Oh my goodness, I just had this smidgen of health left over. Just smidgen, but due to that super grenade launcher having that high area effect and spamming it, I just dropped the health by over 60%. Oh my goodness, my heart's racing. Okay, let's enter the spaceship and get out of here. Alright, you found your spaceship and made your way out of the planet. We survived, barely. It only took 3 attempts in this stage, but oh my goodness. This was a serious bump in difficulty from stage 4 and 3's boss. Oh my goodness. But fitting for a final boss. Of course, being sent to the beginning of the stage is kind of annoying once you fail and having to go back through 10 waves before facing the boss again. Technically, yeah, 10 waves. But it's befitting of the semi-hardcore nature, as mentioned in the description of this game. Okay, we did it. Alright, we won. We completed Hordelicious. Well, almost. There's one thing left over, which is the boss arena. I'll be covering the boss arena and my final thoughts of the game in the next part. Well then, thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Doodles!